HarperCollins presents The Secretest of Secretisms by Beige. Read by Jason Keller. Advance praise for The Secretest of Secretisms. The best book ever written. God, author of the Bible. Unfortunately, I passed away before the publication of The Secretest of Secretisms. However, I was brought back to life by God in order to read it. Get a load of this, Tolstoy. It's bonza. It absolutely shits on war and peace, he said. And I've got to say, he wasn't lying. What a heart-stopping thrill ride. Leo Tolstoy. Yep, got to agree with Tolstoy there. The boy's hit the nail on the head. Absolutely corking stuff. I'm sincerely jealous and wish I could write as well as Beige. William Shakespeare. Far better than anything I achieved in my 90 years of life. Winston Churchill. I came, I devoured, I adored. Julius Caesar. Makes other authors feel inadequate. Beige is the new black. Charles Dickens. That Tolstoy speaks good English, don't he? Winston Churchill. That he does. Nice beard, too. William Shakespeare. Oi, Shakespeare! Did I just see that you wrote a play about me? It better be about my military victories and the genius as a tactician, or you can bloody step outside, mate. Julius Caesar. Right, come on, lads. Let's have a quick one down at the Coach and Horses before God sends us back. You're round, Churchill, and you can put some of that insurance money to good use. Charles Dickens. Oh, yes. Winston Churchill. Prologue. The windows were covered with black cloth to keep out the beating sun and to create a private sanctum within the hushed stone dwelling. This stone house, fashioned from the local rock by the hands of humble peasants, was itself a secret known only to a few. It nurtured secrets within its very depths, within the hearts and minds of the people who had come here. Within the occult rites, too, which they were about to perform. Secrecy lay within its every stone and permeated its fiber, like the mint flavoring in mint ice cream. A chamber of secrets, one might say, if that phrase wasn't already taken. Above the door, a handful of words were carved into the lintel in an ancient local dialect. It communicated a dire warning, a curse. A man came to the door, cloaked head to toe in a secretive cloak. He looked up and read those words. Roughly translated, they read, "Mind your own bloody business, mate." Absolute silence prevailed in the searing afternoon heat, broken only by the occasional cricket, the screech of a mountain eagle, someone in a neighboring garden mowing the lawn and listening to the radio, and the recently completed motorway bypass. The man looked over his shoulder, unsure if he was the last to arrive. "Come on, everyone!" he shouted. "It's nearly time for the secret ceremony no one's supposed to know about." "Shh!" whispered a voice. A hand came out of the darkness, grabbed him, and yanked him inwards. Inside, several cloaked individuals were gathered around the table in the center of the room. It was lit by 4 candles. 4 candles in hands, they raised their fists in salute as the secret ceremony they were performing reached its climax. "Bow to the saint, Alfonso," said the one leading the ceremony, gesturing to a painting on the table. An enormous figure to his right bowed. The others were covered in cloaks, but it had not been possible to find one suitably massive enough to cloak the initiate. Therefore his cloak had been improvised from a horse blanket. "Not to me, Alfonso, to the saint, to the picture, here." It appeared that the enormous figure had got his cloak twisted round and couldn't see, for he bumbled while trying to see where was being indicated. "That's it," said the master of ceremonies, after quite a long delay. He let out a relieved sigh.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?